From your perspective, why is San Angelo growing? Is it because the government's involved? Or is it because business owners are doing what business owners do and something else is drawing people to San Angelo to grow it? What do you say?
Okay. With regard to economic development,
Yeah.
we do have a city economic development department which supports the City of San Angelo Development Corporation's efforts.
Yeah.
They are not responsible for the economic growth. They are responsible for facilitating the private investment and development that we look at as economic growth. There are incentives offered when available, but really and truly, say for instance, a chain store or a restaurant wants to come to San Angelo. It's their market study, their investment of energy that determines what location will be best for them. Our resources as a city might offer them some existing structures, might offer them some land availability, either through realtors or possibly land in the city's own inventory of ownership. But the final choice is up to the individual investors to say, this is where we're going to put it. We've seen some recent good growth in the single member District 2 area, specifically Tractor Supply, Caliber Collision.
If you don't mention Chick-fil-A, we're done here.
Actually, Chick-fil-A is below geographically the district. But yes, Chick-fil-A.
It absolutely
that corridor
helps the whole district.
And speaking of corridors, we will soon, in the grand scheme of things, within a decade or two, have the interstate highway crossing the north side of town. That will be a tremendous economic boon for that part of town.
Wow.
I see the city limit being pushed out that direction, as those incoming investors will want to be connected to city water and city sewer. The city will then annex those areas to be able to provide those. They, in turn, will become part of our tax base, contributing to the city coffers. But if you look at the interstate highway map of the United States, it's a big grid. More importantly, if you look at that as a satellite picture at night, you could map the highways by the lighting patterns. Well, just imagine that when the interstate is completed and trucking companies and commuters, everybody starts to use those highways simply because of the different color they are on the map. There will be adjacent land that suddenly skyrockets in value because people develop along the interstate highways.
We're obviously going to need a Buc-ee's at some point in time.
A Buc-ee's, a Cracker Barrel.
Right?
Yes,
We're going to need
name it,
the
we'll get
big
it.
ones.
Yes.
Bring them all in.
Yes.
Maybe
In fact,
yet.
I have been saying for years, if you had money to invest and wanted your grandchildren to be wealthy, because it's going to take a decade or two for this to happen, buy land along the already dedicated interstate highway route. That land will multiply in value. Look at what happened to I-35 between Fort Worth and Denton.
Yeah, no, you're totally right about that, man.